Hi, and welcome to a Broadway Bound Live exclusive interview with the city producer for the Albuquerque chapter of 48 Hour Film Festivals. Here today we have Ron Tomaino to talk with me. Ron, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Daniel. How are you?
I'm absolutely fabulous. It's great to be able to talk to you. So let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Tell me, what is your involvement with the 48 Hour Film Project in Albuquerque?
Yeah, so as city producer, it's my responsibility to actually run and organize the event. And it's not just simply just putting on the kickoff event for people to get their requirements and make their films in 48 hours or less. But we also have a lot of networking events as well that we've been co hosting recently with StoryQuest Studios. And we've been also doing a couple seminars as well with the Albuquerque Film and Media Incubator. So it's not only just hosting a festival and then having the premiere screenings at the Guild, but it's also trying to build up community as well. One thing that we pride ourselves in at the 48 Hour Film Project is that we don't exclude any filmmaker. We don't exclude anybody from having fun and joining this challenge. It could be a filmmaker who's very experienced, has, how many some odd years of experience, or it could be someone for the very first time. We don't have any equipment requirements either. So, right now it's very easy for anybody who would love to join and sign up who may be interested in just making a movie. You don't even have to have the equipment. We have had people shoot their films on iPhones, and the sound quality and picture quality is definitely worthy enough to put on that big screen. So we pride ourselves in community. So that's one of my big responsibilities as city producer is to get as many members of the community involved in this film project as possible.
What are some of the benefits of joining for actors, producers, writers, and anyone related to the film industry? What are the benefits of doing so?
One of the big benefits is time management. And even though 48 hours may be unrealistic to some to complete a full length movie, it's definitely a learning process for those who are doing it for the first time to get an idea as to what it takes to make a movie from beginning to end. So, the benefits for actors is the experience of being on a set and also being in that type of panic mode that sometimes actors may feel the pressure of on a real production set. So what the 48 does, which is great, is that it simulates that type of experience without having the actor or filmmaker join a union or do it on some other production. So we give that real life experience of time management, which is important, and also the idea and learning experiences of what works and what doesn't work in film. So that goes anywhere between story to script writing, shooting, and editing. So, people learn those basics, and the more years they sign up for it, the better they improve those skills. We've seen some many projects who, we've had filmmakers start at the very beginning with films that, may have not have been worthy. And then they are turning out some of these beautiful, gorgeous films in 48 hours or less. So the whole process of the 48-hour film project is getting those skills without having to pay for it. So, it's great to invite as many members of the community as possible who may be interested, and get that taste and, decide whether or not they want to pursue a career in it.
What if somebody wants to be involved, but they don't know anyone to join a team or like build a team with? What would you say to someone who wants to do that but doesn't know any teams to join?
Well, that's a very great question. One thing that we do pride ourselves in is our meet and greet and join parties that we have with StoryQuest Studios. So we have these events and they're listed on our website. We have a few team leaders come out and they see who they can recruit for actors and filmmakers. So what's great about StoryQuest Studios is that they pride themselves on not only training actors and getting them that knowledge and training they need to be successful in the industry, but they also pride themselves in filmmaking as well. So the partnership has been fantastic because we've been getting this mix of not only 48 veterans, but people from the acting class who are new to the city or new to the 48-hour film project, who just want to get that taste of what it's like to be on a film. So far we've had three of them thus far this year. They've been very successful. We've had some uh, actors and filmmakers find teams to join. And so we encourage anybody who is an actor or a filmmaker who doesn't want to start a team themselves, but wants to join a team, to either go to these meet and greet events or email us at Albuquerque at 48hourfilm.com. Be more than happy to put you on our manifest list, and we'll see who we can hook you up with. On Saturday, May 20th from 10 to 3, we're going to be having a shooting and editing for the 48. So for those registered teams, or for those who may just be interested in basic shooting and editing skills, we offer that class as well through the Albuquerque Film and Media Incubator. So yeah, we really want as many people as possible who may not necessarily want to join a team, or start a team rather, but just want to join a team or just get an idea of the 48. So we try to expand that out as much as possible, just beyond signing up. June 9th, we will be having our kickoff event at West Enterprises, corner of Lomas and Broadway, and that will be from 6 to 7. Doors will open at 5:30. So that will be for registered teams. We invite anybody, any team to come, or any team member to come. We do require at least one registered team member to come so they can pick out their genre, prop, line of dialogue, and character. And those are the requirements that they'll take on to make a movie in 48 hours.
Do they get to pick their genre, or is it a randomized like drawing?
Basically, the concept is you pick a random genre out of a hat. And we have a list of 15 different random genre combinations that are given to each screening group. So each screening group gets 15 random different genre combinations, and there are two genres on one slip of paper. We try to do something a little different with the Albuquerque 48. We try to have a little bit of fun with it. Not going to reveal what we're going to do this year, but last year, what we did randomized DVDs. So people had to pick out a DVD, put it in the DVD player, and then popped up their random genre. So we try to have a little bit of fun with it outside of just picking out of a hat. But yes, there's a list of genres that are on our website. There are 30 different genres, possibilities that teams can possibly get this year. The combinations are not given to us at the 48 in Albuquerque until the week prior. And then obviously no one knows about it until the day of the event. So what's great is that, people who, are really well versed in the 48, they know what they'll to expect, but they don't know what combination they're going to get. So the two combinations, say for example, you get comedy, or if you get action adventure as one combo, comedy / action adventure, you can either choose one or do both as a combo. So that's what the filmmakers have a choice to do. But everybody uses the same line of dialogue, prop, and character. And they have to go out and make a movie in 48 hours or less. And what we, encourage the filmmakers to do is that to try to the best to incorporate these elements to help elevate and tell their story. One thing that we've always suggest is that when you're making these films, take these requirements seriously, because it's all about the challenge of building a script around these elements. Some filmmakers will have, pre-ideas in their mind about how they want to go about their film, and it kind of clouds the whole, challenge when it comes to the challenge weekend. So, essentially it's that whole kickoff event, and then we don't announce those, the line of dialogue, prop, and character till right about 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, everybody rushes off to make their films. And then we give a half-hour grace period for filmmakers. So at Sunday, June 11th at 7:30, everybody has to have their films uploaded digitally to our virtual website, Cinema 48.
Once all that is over at the end of Sunday, what can team leaders do with their films now that they've been created? What else can they use them for?
That's a great question. So there's a couple things that happen after the actual filming weekend. One is our premiere screenings we'll have at the Guild Cinema. It's June 24th and 25th. But essentially, it'll be an award ceremony, best of screening. Well, we'll show a film and then we'll give out an award, show a film, give out an award. And, just thank our sponsors and filmmakers and really just make it a community event for people just to come out and celebrate everybody. And then after that, filmmakers can take their films and do whatever they want with them. We recommend for the best per the city winning film. We highly recommend to restrain themselves from posting it online, because what we really want to do is build up anticipation for our 48 Film Project International Film Festival, Filmapalooza. But it's all your film. It's the rights are all yours. So we recommend for you, if you would like to submit it to other film festivals. We've had one team who's re-edited, who did a beautiful job shooting theirs, but the sound design wasn't all up to par. So they took their film, redid the sound design, added a couple cool effects inside their film to kind of enhance the visual value of it and the storyline. And it's very beautiful. It's wonderfully done. So we don't want any filmmaker to feel, okay, you did the 48-hour film project, that's it, done with the film. There's nothing you can do with it. No, we want you to keep celebrating your film. You did this in 48 hours. People, always forget at the same time, this is just a insane amount of time to do a movie. And, to have something completed by the end of the weekend and just shown on the big screen, it's a celebration of that. It's a celebration of that talent. It's a celebration of that mindset. And yes, it's a celebration of that sleep-deprived weekend that many filmmakers and actors dread. But it's something that we all need in our community. We all need to celebrate and uplift each other, especially as independent filmmakers and actors. We need to recognize everybody in the industry who actually make the product happen, who actually give that creativity and that talent. So, independent film and actors like yourself, are definitely a huge part of that community. And, we want to celebrate that with the 48. So, that's what we pride ourselves in. And, we, recommend anybody, who's interested to, either contact us through social media, email us, register if they're interested for a team. They can go to 48hourfilm.com/Albuquerque. It's right on the top of the page. And reach out and contact me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we close?
We really would love, for as many teams as possible to celebrate this art of filmmaking. And so, we have half of our spots already filled. So we have a little bit more than half still open. And our early bird registration closes on May 15th. So if you're interested, take advantage of our discount if you want to do your team. But yes, again, with any questions or anything, please reach out, Albuquerque at 48hourfilm.com. And we appreciate you so much for your interest. Highly recommend, to take up the challenge. And again, Best City Winning Film goes on to Filmapalooza 2024 in Lisbon, which is amazing. And then the best performing films there, because it's not just the best film at Filmapalooza, but there are also other entries too that can go on to the Cannes Film Festival. So we're really proud of that association as well, that we have with that film festival. So, your film can have the chance to be shown internationally. And we encourage anybody who's interested to contact us and just follow us on social media at ABQ48HFP.
Well, there you have it from the city producer, Ron Tomaino himself, of the 48-Hour Film Festival project in Albuquerque. If you guys are interested in joining a 48-hour film project in your area, be sure to check out the link in the description that I'll be posting below. And you have a wonderful day, Ron. Thank you so much for meeting with me.
Awesome, Daniel. Thank you so very much. It was a pleasure.